Density is basically how much mass there is for volume. Solids have a high density, which means that there is a high mass for a certain amount of volume. Liquids usually have a lower density than solids, and gases have the lowest density. If you know the mass and the volume of a material, you can calculate the density using the following equation. Density equals mass over volume. Notice the density symbol in this equation. However much it looks like a P, it is not P. It is a Greek letter which is used to represent density. Let's do an example for the density equation. If the mass is 480 kilograms and the volume is 120 meter cube, then the density would be 480 divided by 120, which is 4 kilograms per meter cube. You can push a pin into a piece of wood easily with your thumb, but you cannot push your thumb into wood no matter how hard you try. This is because all the force that you apply will be channeled into the tiny point of the pin, so it goes through the wood easily. So pressure is basically force per unit area. That means when a large amount of force is applied in a small area, the pressure is high. Here's the equation. Pressure equals force over area. Let's look at an example. If the force was 800 newtons and the area was 2 meters squared, then 800 divided by 2 would be 400 pascals. Pascals is the unit used to measure pressure. 1 pascal is equal to 1 newton per meter squared. Pressure in liquid acts equally in all directions. You can show this by taking a can, putting a few holes at the bottom, filling the can with water. You will see that water is forced out equally in all the holes. Gases also exert pressure on all things around them. Did you know the air around us exerts roughly 100,000 pascals on our bodies? But the pressure inside our body is somewhat similar to this, so we don't even notice it. Pressure in a liquid increases with depth. We can work out pressure difference by thinking about a column of water, as you can see in the image. The force at the bottom of the column is equal to all the weight of the water above it. The volume of the water is found by multiplying the area of the base by the height of the column. We can work out the mass of the water by multiplying the volume by the density. The force on the bottom of the water column is equal to the weight of the volume of water, which is the mass, multiplied by the gravitational field strength. As we are concerned with the pressure on the base of the column, we divide the force by the area. The area of the column therefore does not matter, and we can calculate the pressure difference between 2 points in a liquid using the equation pressure difference equals height into density into gravitational field strength. Just remember this equation when you have to calculate the pressure difference in other liquids or gases, as long as you know their densities. Again, as you can see, the pressure symbol is a normal P, but the density symbol is the Greek letter, which looks like a P but it isn't. Well, that's all for today. If you preferred it instead of a whack in the face with your textbook, then like and consider subscribing.